Dress for you. Don't dress for a woman. Rise and shine, my mothers and my brothers. How are you? Just want to answer a quick question from a listener from yesterday, 20-year-old young man who's going to an event tonight. So this is your answer, young man. Here's the thing. You wanted to know how you should dress in order to attract a woman, because you're going to a place where it would be normal to be attracting a woman there. This is what I would do. Number one, don't dress in a way that you wouldn't normally. Something that's not you. Don't dress like if you never wore a suit before, don't wear a suit. But I think every guy, every young man from the late teens all the way up to my age and older should have a sport coat or several sport coats. And I like the idea of microfiber sport coats because you could roll it up in a ball, take it out of a suitcase, shake it, and there's no wrinkles in it at all. And it seems to fit your body well. How is your physique? Do you have an athletic physique? Then wear fitted clothing, whether it be a fitted polo type shirt or a shirt that you don't want your clothes hanging on you. You know, they say clothes make the man, but muscles make the clothes. So how is your physique? Wear something that is physique flattering without looking like a poser, like you're trying to impress somebody. The other thing is this: you're going to a religious arena, Christian arena that you shared with me. If you go looking for a wife, you're not going to find a wife. I like the idea, number one, of being open to finding somebody. But you're 20 years old. You're 20 years old. What is your purpose? What is your purpose? Are you lonely? Do you want to be married? Do you come from the kind of family where they get married young? Remember what I said. Never pursue women. You pursue excellence, and then sometimes that excellence comes back at you in the shape of a woman. There's a couple of videos I did in the past. One is what makes a man handsome. You want to watch that? Never be on the prowl. Never. You attract women. How do you attract them? By being positive, social, making eye contact, smiling, and being direct. Being direct. You're not going to a pickup environment. But many of the same principles apply to going out with the boys or going out as a lone wolf. And I think you're going to this event as a lone wolf, if I'm not mistaken. But when I say be direct, a lot of guys will, in the social club and party arena, the concept of direct approach has more to do with like sexual stuff. That's not something that I would advise getting involved in. When I say direct approach, and this is no hit on the guy who teaches direct approach, who I like very much. I like his work very, very much. But I was saying to someone the other day, have the kind of look where you're making eye contact with people without being weird, without being creepy or anything like that, or as a lot of the young people say now, cringy, which is such an overused word in the past 2 years. But when you're out and about, if you say to a woman, like you have a visual rapport with her, she's seeing you from across the room somehow, some way, or maybe you're chatting. If you have visual rapport and you sense that she's interested, you can say, can we meet for coffee after? Hey, I'd love to talk to you outside after. Would that be cool? Or, I like the first question better. Let's talk outside, rather than asking a yes or no question, which you could so easily get shot down with a yes or no question. Don't set yourself up for discouragement if you're prone to discouragement. If you're not prone to discouragement, then I'd say go for it. But don't be aggressive at a Christian event. Now realize, Christian events, Bible studies, home groups, these kind of things, we want to think that the women at places like this are different than a woman that you would meet at a club. Sometimes yes, most of the time no. The reality is this: you got to be a man wherever you go. I don't care if it's at a club, I don't care if it's at a Christian home study, a Bible study group, or something at the church. I don't care. There's a lot of women who utilized most of the gas in their gas tank out and about, and then have a come to Jesus moment, and you think you're getting somebody pure at church. You think you're getting somebody pure at church. My friend, you could be very, very wrong about that. The women at church are no different than the women outside the church. I know there's people that are going to say, you're being cynical. I'm not being cynical. I'm being realistic. You still need to be a man whether you're out or in the church. Doesn't matter. And the same principles apply. You attract women, you don't chase them, and you attract what you are. If you overdress, you're going to be a clown. If you underdress, you're a bum. I like to say always have a sport coat, like a microfiber sport coat, because you could wear it with khakis, casual pants, and you can wear it with jeans and like a shirt like this or a polo shirt. It still looks good. But that might be too old for a 20-year-old guy. Maybe after college, 24, 25, that might work. When I see like 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old guys wearing suits, I just think it's a little too much. It's like you're trying to adult a little bit too much. And in today's society, it's different than it was in the past, when young men would impress a woman by dressing up. I have one son that's 21. I have one son that's 18. So I'm giving you advice that I would give to them. It's almost fatherly. And I don't know if you have a dad in your life. I mean, I grew up with the kind of father that wore like polyester pants in the 70s, dress pants, and a checkered sport coat and white shoes. You've seen the meme. If you had a dad that wore white shoes, your dad was a playa. So I grew up with that kind of thing. I remember my dad loosening up his tie, and he had his white shoes on. And some of you know what I'm talking about. Dress to complement your physique. Remember, clothing makes the man, but muscles make the clothing. If you don't have a strong looking physique, then don't market your weaknesses. I want you to think why you want to attract a woman. Because I certainly believe that dating with a purpose is super important. You need to go back and watch that video on dating with a purpose. That will work. That video is meant for the 20-year-old and the 60-year-old. I don't give manosphere kind of advice. I am not part of the manosphere, thank God. I'm more of a mentor and a father more than anything else. What is the goal? If you can't clearly tell me your goal, then I would just say go and take a lot of notes if it's a Bible study. Go there to learn. If you're going somewhere just to meet a woman, that might be the wrong motivation. If it's a Bible study, go there and learn the Bible. Women will notice you. This is overused, but I understand it. A lot of people use the phrase on your purpose. I get it. I just want to use different language than other people. Are you a mission-oriented man, career-wise? Women don't want to be your mission. They don't want, initially, you think that's what they want, but they don't want that. But you need to know what is your mission in life. A woman will be attracted to your mission. 20 years old, too young to be thinking of marriage, I think. You need to establish yourself in your career. You need to spend the next many years creating wealth for yourself, developing strength in your body, mental steadfastness. That's a good place to start.
Deep in the shadows, I know it's hard to put one foot in front of the other. So far as the echo, where do we start? You can learn to discover a million stars. Here in the shadows, I know you're scared. Take my hand, together we'll make a stand. We've got to fight to find a way. Dare to fall to find out what to say. No more hate. Just admit that you're just afraid. Time to let go of all your fears and pride. Stand up beside me, don't you hide. We can build a better place. If we can just find a way, then we can live a better day. Rise from the ashes, from the anger, from the war. Let's come together, lift your spirit for the cause. We should be equal, should be living free. All together, one and all, let's build a dream. No more hate. Just admit that you're